The Amistad Case in Plain English by Andrew, David, Eliza, and Rebecca. In February of 1839, Portuguese slave hunters abducted a large group of Mende slaves from Sierra Leone and shipped them to Havana, Cuba, a center for the slave trade. 53 African slaves were purchased and put on the Amistad. On July 1st, 1839, the Mende slaves seized the ship and killed all the slave traders except the captain and the cook, and they were held captive until the ship was found. The ship was supposed to be going back to Africa, but stopped on an island to get water. On August 24th, the Amistad was seized off Long Island, New York by the USS Washington, and everyone on the ship was taken into custody, including the slaves and the surviving slave hunters. The hunters were eventually freed, and the Africans were imprisoned in Connecticut on charges of murder. The case went to court on behalf of the Mende slaves being illegally held as slaves. President Van Buren was in favor of extraditing the Africans to Cuba. The case on behalf of the murder charge was brought to the Supreme Court. President John Quincy Adams argued the defendant's case. Adams defended the right of the accused to fight to regain their freedom. The Supreme Court ruled that the Mende were illegally transported and held as slaves and ordered them all free. The murder charges against the Amistad captives were quickly dropped as the nation took attention. The Africans won the case the first time in court, and then the decision was repealed and brought to the U.S. Supreme Court in 1841. John Quincy Adams was defending the slaves and spoke to the court for 9 hours, and they decided in favor of the captives being freed once and for all. The court then ordered the 30 surviving captives to return to their home in Sierra Leone. The case went down in history books, and Steven Spielberg produced a movie called The Amistad, which was released on December 10, 1997.